All right, so here is a passage from Emerson in his 1841 writing of Self-Reliance. It was an essay. It's about 5 or 6 pages. I just have a little printout here. Um, I just did one. There's another video that I did on a different quote, but this one is probably uh, as impactful and definitely up for interpretation and trying to decide if it's still prevalent today. Like it talks a lot about society, and so then you want to really figure out what was 1841 society like, what is 2011 society like, is it still the same, what are the differences here and there, does it still apply, and how does society affect me, how does it affect you. um, okay, so here it is. These are the voices which we hear in solitude, but they grow faint and inaudible as we enter into the world. Society everywhere is in conspiracy against the manhood of every one of its members. Society is a joint stock company in which the members agree for the better securing of his bread to each shareholder to surrender the liberty and culture of the eater. The virtue in most request is conformity. Self-reliance is its aversion. It loves not realities and creators, but names and customs. And so the reason that this passage is so interesting to me is I definitely think it still applies today. Um, it's interesting to think that a society breeds togetherness, which is a natural thing. But in breeding togetherness, you lose a little bit of self if it doesn't quite fit in. And so there's like a natural tendency to want to conform. And then by conforming, you're becoming less yourself, less different, less unique, and then just like an oozed-in version of society where everyone's the same. And so that takes away a lot of the beauty of life. And but how do you live in a society that's all about fitting in to a certain degree, and you know it in this society like bashes the norm breakers? I mean, it's it's a really it's a catch-22, because if you conform, then you fit into society, and then society rewards you by patting you on the back or giving you whatever it is, happiness. But if you don't conform, then society bashes you or doesn't reward you, but your sense of self is a lot stronger, and so it's like it's a tough balance. But yeah, so that one simple paragraph just is it's so complex to think about.